Today I will be giving a presentation on effects of a breach of security, the cost effectiveness of having a strong password, varying your password, and how to create a strong password. In today's growing technology-based society, we are becoming more reliant on the information systems we use. As our dependence on technology grows, so do our vulnerabilities. There are individuals who spend countless hours trying to hack into our digital lives. The first line of defense that users have is passwords, and how strong those passwords are will determine how strong that first line of defense is. The risk of companies in today's market falling victim to cyber attacks is growing by the day. How many people were affected by the recent breach at the Target department store? My wife and I both had to be issued new credit cards because we were exposed by the breach. Tracy Kitten from bankinfosecurity.com reported that there were 60 million people who were affected by this breach. It has had huge negative impacts on the company and its customers. Although the Target breach was not due to a password problem, the effects of such a breach are evident by this example. As in the Target incident, a breach such as that could be extremely costly to your company. If you could stop a breach by simply changing your password to a more effective substitute, why wouldn't you? According to Sarah Granger, a writer for Symantec, passwords are simpler and cheaper than other more secure forms of authentication like special key cards, fingerprint ID machines, and retinal scanners. Having effective passwords in the workplace is the most cost-effective way to improve security. The best way to make sure that you have an effective password is to use different passwords at every site that you visit. This is especially true for your work account. According to Security Week News, 75% of social networking usernames and password samples collected online were identical to those used for email accounts. We all have the desire to use the same password for everything we do so that we don't have to remember so many passwords, but doing this is the leading way that hackers are able to gather information and gain access to user accounts. Microsoft Windows gives guidance on their webpage for creating a strong password. In the Windows guidance, it asks these questions. Is your password at least 8 characters long? Does it not contain your username, real name, or company name? Does not contain a complete word? Is it significantly different from previous passwords? And does it contain characters from each of the following 4 categories? Uppercase, lowercase, numbers, and symbols. If you create a password that meets all of these criteria, you can be assured that your password is sufficient and will basically protect your accounts. In this presentation, I have discussed the effects of a breach of security, the cost effectiveness of having a strong password, varying your password, and how to create a strong password. In the technology age, these key notions can help protect you and your company. Ensuring you adhere to these concepts can be the determination of whether you become a victim or not.